smartphones and weather apps, we can get a weather forecast now really in an instant. But Portland is one city preserving how it was done decades ago.
And a lot of folks don't know this exists. Portland's weather beacon atop the Standard Insurance building is now all lit up for the holidays. Right now, though, you can see the beacon is green. Ken Body shows us how it works in this week's Where We Live.
We started to see the advent of these weather beacons in the 1950s and 60s, and there were dozens of them at one time, scattered around cities in the United States.
17 stories up, the 4-foot weather beacon sits on a 50-foot pole, giving a basic forecast to the entire city.
Look at the weather beacon on top of the Standard Insurance building. It is blinking, and that means more rain is headed our way.
Do people still pay attention to the beacon?
Absolutely. It even has a Twitter account.
The Standard's weather beacon was built in 1950, perched on another Standard property as a public service. It moved here in 1963.
Standard Plaza was one of the largest buildings in downtown, so this beacon could be seen from miles and miles away.
The beacon has been updated several times, most recently with LED lighting to keep costs low. It's controlled from this panel in the basement after checks with the National Weather Service. A flashing beacon means rain. Green indicates the temperature will stay constant.
This time of the year, you can almost bet that the beacon is going to be green and it's going to be flashing.
If you see red, expect a warm-up of 5 degrees or more over the next 24 hours. And white, temperatures are falling. Modern technology makes these beacons obsolete, and many of them are going away. But Standard says they'll keep this one working forever.
The weather beacon is iconic. It's a special part of Portland. It's also a special part of our company's history.
Ken Body, KOIN 6 News.
Pretty cool, huh? So a few other cities also have these working weather beacons.
And in the early days when it first went up, you could see it from all over the place because we didn't have all the high rise. Now it's kind of hard to spot. But these other cities that have beacons include San Francisco, Toronto, and Boston.